Have you ever wondered why your car battery terminals corrode, turning white or blue-green, despite being fundamental components of your vehicle's electrical system? This common automotive issue, often dismissed as mere dirt, is a complex electrochemical phenomenon rooted in fundamental principles of corrosion science and chemical engineering. It is a critical failure point that compromises electrical conductivity, leading to reduced battery life, diminished vehicle performance, and even complete electrical system failure. Corrosion, in its essence, is the irreversible deterioration of a material due to its reaction with the surrounding environment. For battery terminals and cables, this reaction is predominantly electrochemical, involving the transfer of electrons and ions between metals and an electrolyte. Understanding this process requires examining the fundamental components of an electrochemical cell. At the heart of electrochemical corrosion lies the galvanic cell concept. This system consists of an anode, where oxidation occurs and metal dissolves, a cathode, where reduction occurs, and an electrolyte, which provides a path for ion movement. An external circuit connects the anode and cathode, allowing electron flow. In battery terminal corrosion, the metals of the terminal and cable act as electrodes, while battery acid and atmospheric moisture serve as the electrolyte. Automotive battery terminals are typically made of lead or lead alloys, chosen for their excellent conductivity and corrosion resistance within the battery's acidic environment. However, the cables connecting to these terminals are usually copper, which possesses a different electrochemical potential. This disparity sets the stage for galvanic corrosion when an appropriate electrolyte is present. The primary electrolyte facilitating corrosion around battery terminals is the sulfuric acid mist that escapes from the battery, especially during charging or when the battery is overfilled. This acid vapor, combined with atmospheric moisture, forms a highly conductive medium. This electrolyte enables the migration of ions and the completion of the electrochemical circuit, driving the corrosive reactions. When dissimilar metals like lead and copper are in electrical contact and exposed to an electrolyte, one metal acts as an anode and the other as a cathode. Lead, being more active than copper in this environment, tends to oxidize first, sacrificing itself to protect the copper. This process, known as galvanic corrosion, accelerates the degradation of the lead terminal, forming lead sulfate PbSO4 as a white, powdery residue. Beyond galvanic interactions, crevice corrosion significantly contributes to terminal degradation. Imperfections in the terminal-to-cable connection, or accumulation of dirt and debris, create shielded areas where oxygen access is restricted. This differential aeration creates an oxygen concentration cell, with the metal and the low-oxygen crevice becoming anodic and corroding more rapidly than the surrounding, well-aerated metal. Another substantial factor is the presence of hydrogen gas H2 and oxygen gas O2 evolved during battery operation, along with the acidic fumes. These gases contribute to an aggressive microenvironment. The acid mist reacts directly with the lead terminals and copper cable strands, forming lead sulfate and copper sulfate QSO4, respectively. Copper sulfate often manifests as the characteristic blue-green corrosion. The flow of electrical current itself exacerbates the problem. High resistance points due to existing corrosion generate localized heat following Joule's law, P equals I squared R. This elevated temperature accelerates the rates of the chemical reactions involved in corrosion, creating a positive feedback loop that intensifies material degradation and further increases resistance. The most direct consequence of corrosion on battery terminals is the significant increase in electrical resistance. Corrosion products such as lead sulfate and copper sulfate are electrically insulating. Their accumulation at the terminal-to-cable interface impedes the flow of current, leading to voltage drops, reduced power delivery to the starter motor, and inadequate charging of the battery from the alternator. Mechanical factors also play a critical role. Engine vibrations and the constant movement of the vehicle can cause microscopic cracks or loosening of the terminal connections. These mechanical stresses compromise the sealing integrity, allowing more electrolyte to leak and infiltrate the interface between the terminal and cable, initiating or accelerating corrosion processes. Environmental temperature fluctuations profoundly impact the kinetics of corrosion. Higher ambient temperatures accelerate chemical reaction rates, meaning corrosion proceeds more rapidly in warmer climates or during prolonged engine operation. Conversely, extreme cold can cause materials to contract, potentially creating new pathways for electrolyte intrusion once temperatures rise. Mitigating battery terminal corrosion involves several chemical engineering strategies. Applying dielectric grease or specialized anti-corrosion sprays forms a protective barrier, preventing electrolyte contact with the metals. Using proper sealing techniques during installation, selecting corrosion-resistant alloys for terminals, and ensuring clean, tight connections are fundamental preventive measures to maintain optimal electrical conductivity and battery longevity. Understanding the complex interplay of electrochemistry, materials science, and environmental factors reveals that battery terminal corrosion is more than just an aesthetic problem. It is a critical engineering challenge. Considering these principles, what steps could you take to extend the life and reliability of your vehicle's electrical system?